Alright, so we're supposed to x squared minus 4x minus 3. So the first step, is it in standard form? Highest degree to lowest, right? It is. There are no terms to combine. Is there a GCF? Nope. There's not anything that goes into 4x squared, 4x, and 3 besides 1. What could? 3? Now, it's a quadratic trinomial. Is A 1 or not 1? It's not 1. So I know when I'm doing these, well, it's not 1. Those take forever, right? And you'll get pretty fast at these. So what was my first step? Do you remember? Multiply A times C, right? 4 times negative 3? And then what was my second step? To B, negative 4, right? And I'm trying two numbers that multiply to negative 12, but add to negative 4. Well, 6 plus negative 2 is 4. You're close. Negative 6, positive 2, right? Now, does anyone remember what I do next? X squared minus 6x plus 2x minus 3. So you break this up into those, right? So it's 4x squared minus 6x minus 6 plus 2x minus 3. And then what's your second step? Or third, I guess, huh? GCF of both sides, right? So first I need to split it in half, right? A lot of kids put a line down the middle. I don't think I did that last time. And so you left. Let's do this one without breaking it down, okay? So you can still break this into 2 and 2, x and x, 3 and 2 and x, and then circle what's in common. But you're an ICA, and so hopefully you get to the point where you could just look at this and tell me the GCF is what? 2 and x. And so when you take 2x and you divide that out of 4x squared, that's the same thing as saying 2x times what is 4x squared? 2x, right? And when you divide 2x from 6x, and I'm going to carry down the sign so I don't have to think about positives and negatives, you'd be left with a 3, because times 3 is 6x. Okay? You're done with that side. A way to check your work is you should end up with 2x minus 3 on the right. Right? Go to the right side. What's the GCF of that? They both don't have an x. 1, right? That's the best thing they have in common is 1. So I bring down my plus. Which if you take 1 out of something, it stays the same. So you're left with a 2x minus 3. And even I peeked. I'm like, did I get 2x minus 3 over there? Yeah, okay. That's how I know I did it correct. There's a very high probability of you doing it correct, but those are the same. And so what would my answer be? 2x. That's from here, right? And then 2x plus 1. Okay. Real fast, just to prove up here, if I wanted to, maybe you wrote 2x and then minus 6x. I just want to show you that you'll get the same thing. So I'm going to go through this a little faster. So when you split this in half, the GCF is 2x leaving 2x plus 1, right? Notice it's just backwards. Yeah. And then when I take out a negative, these have a what in common? 3. Now, on the right side, when you pull down a negative, that changes that to the opposite sign, so that's going to change that to a plus. Okay, so kind of keep that in mind, that if you pull down a negative on the right side, that changes that, because negative times positive is negative, that's why. Okay. And I'd be left with a 2x plus 1. So I get 2x plus 1, 2x minus 3. So notice, same answer. And again, I like to check my work. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Let me actually go to this one. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 1 is 2x. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. Plus the 2x I had makes negative 4x. 3 times 1 is negative 3. Notice it takes no time at all to check your work, right? Especially on a quiz, test, ACT, AccuPlacer, you should definitely check your work. And if this was multiple choice on the ACT, would I do all this work? No, I would not do all this work. You only have a minute per question. I mean, I bet this video is like 5 minutes, right? You would, if that's answer number A, you would just distribute until you matched it up.